We're here at the Lotlinx booth at NADA. Carla, Kerri, I mean, we apologize beforehand. This might get wild. I'm so excited to be with you guys. I love both of you very much. You're doing great things in the industry. I got to ask you, though, from your vantage point, what are you hearing in the halls? What are you seeing from Lotlinx perspective? How does it all marry together?
Well, tons of excitement, right? And lots of energy.
Yeah.
It's weird because we weren't sure what to expect having an NADA during the week, right? And not on a
Wait, it's not Saturday right now?
And, yeah, I'm completely confused. And, typically day one is kind of slow in the morning and then ramps up in the afternoon. It has been full on since the doors opened this morning. People are coming in for their pre-booked appointments, coming in for their set time, being curious, just really interested in what's happening and what's going on, and the energy has been through the roof.
Well, okay, so from a marketing perspective, because there's a connector here between revenue and marketing, I often think of there being a revenue department. Marketing, sales are together, right?
Yes.
And often they get siloed, but what is the Kerri, what is the promise you're making to people that is having them show up?
I mean, we're the real deal. And I think, when you talked about what are we hearing on the floor right now?
Yeah.
AI.
And AI was his name.
AI,
yeah, exactly.
Right? Like that is the buzz. And we've been in this industry for a long time, and we've been through these cycles of whatever the buzz was at the time, right?
Yep.
Even the internet coming out, right? Was
Yeah.
like, is it real? And so to me, it's just interesting because I'm reflecting back on all of those new things that came out, how everyone kind of jumped on it, and then some survived. And I think for us, we've been doing AI for a decade. And so it's one of those things of like, do you brag about that, or do you want to stay humble? But we've been doing it for a long time. And so to me, I love that now the industry is here, they understand the power of it, and to me now it's about differentiating us and saying like why our AI is stronger, better, different than everybody else who's popping a new technology out.
Okay, we need to dig into this a little bit more. I mean, a decade. A lot of people don't know this. They started playing with AI 80 years ago. And so when you said a decade, I'm like, okay, so talk to me about the challenges that are still very real, but how being early has helped shape the solutions that you're bringing to your partners.
It's a mindset shift, right? And it's very difficult to kind of wrap your head around something that's unseen, right? And talking about it being a buzzworthy word recently, so I think ChatGPT is something that really kind of brought all consumers into the era and let people really get turned on to what is possible, right? You can actually ask this machine anything.
And I like it because it tells me exactly what I want to hear about myself. I don't think Lotlinx tells you exactly what you want to hear. It tells you the real story.
Oh, but we do, right? Because the real story is what you need to hear, right? If you want to be better, if you want to be profitable, if you want to get ahead, you need to hear the real deal. And so we had the audacity to go out and create our own LLM, large language model, LotGPT, right, which speaks specifically to dealers. So as you know, with this AI, it's kind of only as good as what you input in or how you use it, right? And for a lot of people, that's still a daunting task. It's like, I have all this information, all this data, how the heck do I use it, right? And so we wanted to demystify that and make it more accessible and make it more targeted and geared towards our industry, so it speaks our language. And we cornered that with LotGPT, and it's something we're so proud of and so glad to be able to make available for dealers today. And man, it's all the sizzle at the booth right now as well.
I think what she said is really important. When you talk about machine learning and AI, it's like, what is that? It's like Oz, Right. It's like, is Oz really back there? And so I think using a language platform, an LLM like LotGPT, we're in essence taking all the data intelligence we have and allowing a dealer to interact with it directly. I think for us, what makes us strong is in automotive, there's lots of intelligence, and we learn looking backwards. We look backwards, and we take those learnings to go forward. What our machine learning has been allowed a dealer to do is to predict the future, right? So we can take a dealer's cars, and we call it the machine. The machine can take a dealer 100 cars and say, of these 130 of them are going to be at risk of not moving. And we know that. That's not based on past, that's based on the data we have and what we're predicting in the future, and then we can actually help them act on that risk.
Okay, so listen, you heard it here. This is incredible stuff. This is what happens when you have longevity and foresight in the game. This is all about seeing around corners, and that's exactly what I'm picking up here. Carla, Kerri, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much.
Have a great show.
Now for the dance party. In 3, 2, I'm just kidding.